Um, cool. My name is Taylor, and I'm here at Deliver. And today we're going to be going over an amazing presentation with Alan and Frida from Wish. They're going to be sharing how to maximize your holiday sales with Wish. We have a jam-packed session for you guys today, so I want to make sure we reserve a little time for questions towards the end. Please feel free to ask questions throughout the session. If I can, I'll pop them in throughout the presentation. If not, we'll save them and make sure we get those, as many of those answered as we can. But I'm going to pass it on to Alan and we'll take it from there.
Great, thanks for that, Taylor. So hi everyone, my name is Alan Small and I'm the Partnership Manager for Wish. I'm responsible for the growth and success of our partners and the merchants that come with them. Just a bit of background. So before I joined Wish, I actually launched my own marketplace here in the UK, and I've been an e-commerce seller for the last 10 years. So I know what it's like to be on both sides. I'm also joined today by my colleague, Frida. So Frida also works in our partnership team. She's a partnership operations manager, and she's responsible for working with our key partners such as Deliver and their merchants. And she'll be taking you through 8 hacks to grow your holiday sales on Wish in a bit. But before I go on to those tips, I wanted to provide a quick summary of Wish, as there are a lot of things you might not know about Wish, or you might have some assumptions. For example, you might think it's just for Chinese sellers, or that it's only for unbranded products. But I'm excited to talk to you about Wish and how that's not true, and then also how you can fast track your sales on Wish this holiday season. So first of all, just a bit of background about Wish. So we're a 10-year-old US company headquartered in San Francisco with offices across the US, Canada, Europe, and APAC. And Wish is the leading mobile commerce platform in the US and Europe, with a mission to bring an affordable and entertaining mobile shopping experience to billions of consumers around the world. We are one of the most and best reviewed shopping apps, with an average rating of 4.7 and nearly 1 billion accounts created since we went live. And we've also been the most downloaded shopping app for 3 out of the last 4 years. You're going to hear quite a theme throughout this presentation that we're mobile first and mobile focused, which is a core strength of us. And when you join Wish, you join a community of hundreds of thousands of merchants worldwide across more than 100 countries and with more than 52 million annual buyers on Wish. More than 1.7 million transactions go through each day on Wish. Historically, the majority of our sellers are traditionally Chinese sellers selling internationally, but our team's focus is onboarding US merchants, and we have a special program in place which not only levels this playing field for you, but also enable you to reach our 90 million monthly active users with little competition. In terms of our sort of global customer base, this map kind of highlights it. Our 2 biggest markets are the US and Europe, followed closely by APAC and LATAM, which we're growing rapidly into as well. I kind of alluded to a bit about this already. So obviously I've mentioned the regions that we're very strong in already, but Wish is available in over 100 different countries. We also have, Wish is also available in 40 global languages, with our consumers primarily being value-conscious millennials. For example, you can see the average household income of a Wish customer is $50,000, with just under half of those users being between the age of 18 and 34. So this is a millennial user base, which is really driven by the fact that Wish is mobile first. In fact, over 90% of all of those Wish orders, so those 1.7 million daily orders, they go through on the mobile device. And so I'm just going to go over some quickly, just some three quick things that make Wish unique to any other marketplace you might be selling on now at the moment. So the first one I alluded to, we're mobile first. So Wish is more of a picture-based exploration feed. So continuous scrolling, imagine you're on social media. It's all about the images and grabbing the attention of those customers. We're also a discovery-based platform. And what that means is that 70% of all of our interactions on Wish, they go through without a search query. You can still search for items using the search navigation, but what we're able to do, we're able to build unique personas about each of our individual customers. So if each one of us right now opened up the app, we'd all have a completely different feed. And that leads me on to what's our second unique about Wish, and that's our algorithm. So what we do is we take the user data from when they sign up, we combine it with their usage history, and we're able to build that unique persona and update it in real time. So we'll know the age, demographic, your hobbies, interests, even what you're willing to spend on products. And like I said, this is updated in real time. So for example, you might be buying a massage gun. You might be interested in a massage gun. You'll click on it. Wish will know that, okay, this is what you're interested in. This is your buying behavior. We'll show you more similar products. And then if you clicked on another similar product, we'll know that's a strong intent, and we'll keep pushing for those products for you in the similar one until you purchase a product. And the third thing that makes us unique, and again, going back to my own marketplace experience, I've sold across various marketplaces. This is a very strong selling point of Wish. With Wish, with one single account, you're able to sell to over 100 different countries. You don't need to create a new account for Europe, UK, Germany, whatever countries. You just create one account and you manage everything in your single currency and your single language. Wish will do the rest. We'll translate your product titles for you. We'll convert your currency. So you manage everything in that one listing that you have. We'll also help identify those markets you should expand to. So we'll look at what your products are and help identify where there's a high demand but low supply for your products, so that you can reach our 90 million monthly active users across our 100 countries. And then in terms of one key question you probably want to ask, or you would probably ask, is what sells on Wish? Well, here you'll find a summary of our top selling categories in 2020 by GMV. As you can see, fashion and fashion apparel is our biggest market, followed by home and garden, consumer electronics, baby and child, and wellness. But there's 4 categories I really want to highlight. These are the ones which are seeing very strong growth on in the US and in Europe. And those are consumer electronics, home and garden, CPG, and toys and hobbies. And another myth I just want to quickly bust as well is a lot of people think you can only sell unbranded products on Wish. That's not true. As you can see, we work with some of the biggest brands, either directly or indirectly through their distributors. We actually have a dedicated brand section within Wish so that you can browse your favorite brands. Frida's going to give some tips on brands, so I don't want to steal her thunder right now, but I just want to highlight that we have also a zero tolerance for fraudulent products, and we have a very robust brand authorization process that will get you that authorized brand status, which Frida's going to discuss as well. So I'm going to pass over to Frida, who is going to now take you through some hacks and tips on how to maximize your sales on Wish this holiday season.
Thanks, Alan. Hi, everyone. It's nice to be here. As Alan mentioned earlier, I have worked with Deliver for a long time in the past on this relationship, so I might have worked with some of you directly before, so hello. And I'm now going to share some of our 8 tips on how to ensure that your Wish store is set up the best that it can be for the holiday season coming up. So here is kind of a little cheat sheet that we put together, an overview of all of the steps in one place that you can go back to later. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this slide just because I'll go into each one of these steps in more detail now. So the first thing that we recommend you do is upload SKUs. Of course, you can't make any sales without products. And there are actually no listing fees on Wish, so we do recommend that you upload your entire catalog of products. The more products you have, the better, the more likely you are to be, picked up by our algorithm. And like I said, there's no cost for your products to just be sitting in your store. And it's very easy to upload products to Wish. There's 3 ways to do it. You can upload via CSV, which we have a template for you in the merchant dashboard that you can download and follow along. You can upload via API if you are integrated with one of the Wish channel partners, or you can do a manual upload directly on the Wish merchant dashboard. The next thing that we recommend to do is to make sure that your images are clean and clear and high quality and clearly show your product. Wish is a very visual shopping experience. So the first touch point a customer will have with your product is actually going to be through the product images. So it's really important that they're quality, resolution, and clearly show your product. And something else that we recommend is if you have multiple variations or different sizes or styles, go ahead and show those in an image as well, clean and clear. Like, for example, with the dress you can see here on the right, obviously it's available in 2 colors, black and white, and the customer can see that right away with one look without even having to read anything. Also, make sure that you have clear descriptions. No one likes reading a giant block of text. So if you've got a lot to say about your product, just make sure you break it up into paragraphs or use bullet points. And lastly, if you have multiple images, go ahead and put multiple images per product as well, so that the customer can go ahead and slide through them. Then you'll definitely want to make sure you enable the Wish Express badge. This is denoted by this orange truck that you can see here. Merchants are eligible to be in the Wish Express program if they can do a 5 business day delivery within the United States. It varies from country to country, the requirements, but most are around 5 business days. The exciting thing here is that if you are a deliver merchant, you actually automatically qualify for Wish Express. So you're going to want to make sure that you turn this on to signify to consumers that your products will get there with the within the fast shipping period. And also you'll get more impressions since we're going to be able to feature your products in the Wish Express only tab, where people go specifically looking for fast shipping items. And the exciting thing is that you can level up actually even more with the 2-day shipping tag here. This is exclusive for select merchants, including deliver merchants. So it'll show it in the feed as a little tag. You can see there in orange that says 2-day delivery on the products. And then we'll show it again on the actual product description page under the shipping details. Right there, you can see it'll say 2-day delivery. And this is really good for, with the holiday coming up, for targeting those last minute shoppers who are kind of late to the game and want their items quick. Step 4 is to make sure that you tag your authentic brands. Alan previously touched on our branded section in the app. So once your products are brand tagged, we've verified that they are authentic branded products, you'll get this little green shield badge with the white check mark that you can see there that shows consumers that you're selling authentically branded products, which helps with customer trust. And again, it'll help increase your impressions since you're going to be able to be featured in that special brands section of the app. And it's really easy to kind of get your products to go through the approval process for this brand tag. Be sure to check out our Wish Returns program. If your products are enrolled in this program, we make sure that the customer ships the item back to you before they are issued a refund. And being part of the returns program has helped merchants lower their refund rate by an average of 30%. And this program also is very easy to enroll in. It's just 2 steps that you can follow down here. We've laid them out. Just need to update some logistics information of where you would want the customer to send it back to. Next, coming up with the holiday shopping season, you'll definitely want to make sure you check out Product Boost. This is our native advertising tool, and it helps you easily create campaigns for your products, which helps them gain impressions and be featured up higher in the customer's feed. It's not just higher in any feed. What's specific about this is what Alan mentioned, is that our feeds are personalized to the user. So we are able to show your product in front of the right customers that are most likely to buy them. And this helps you gain impressions, which is great for the holiday season, the shopping season coming up, especially if you're new on Wish. It helps kind of kickstart your products in the right direction. And I would like to also highlight another advertising tool that we have called Collection Boost. Collection Boost lets you create collections that show up in customers' feed in place of just a single item, and they also show up in premium search positions. So then if a customer clicks on the item, instead of pulling up just a product description page like it usually would, it will take them to a feed of that curated product collection that you've put together. A note is you need at least 10 products to create a collection. And these are then the products that are the keywords you'll then bid on in order to make the collection go live. And this is really good, especially with holiday sales coming up, because it lets you create a curated shopping experience, which helps when people are gifting. And lastly, I just want to call out something that Alan also already touched on. We're very global. We sell in over 100 countries. And you can add your shipping destinations really easily on Wish. So it's very easy to expand to international markets. You don't have to open a new Wish store. You can do it all through your one Wish store. Our popular destinations are Europe, North America, South America, and then we've linked the full list down there for you to check out. And now I will pass it back to Alan to talk about all the great benefits of the Wish and Deliver partnership.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that, Frida. Cool. So yeah, just to go over a bit more about why use Deliver with Wish. So what I want to highlight is the fact that why we did this partnership with Wish in the first, with Deliver in the first place. There's a lot of synergies between the two companies, and we were able to work together on a partnership that provided complementary offerings to our merchants. And we have very sort of the same sort of passions for e-commerce. So, for example, Wish and Deliver's fee structure could not be easier. With Wish, you only ever pay when you sell an item, and with Deliver, you only pay fulfillment and storage fees. Then also Frida touched upon this as well. Thanks to Deliver's delivery capabilities, we're also able to exclusively offer this 2-day delivery tag, which helps. It's a very strong incentive. I've got a great case study to show you in a second on that. And it couldn't be easier to get set up. There are no setup fees with Wish and Deliver, and we are Deliver and Wish. We're both here to help you throughout that whole end-to-end process and beyond. So we don't just want to get you set up on Wish and Deliver. We'll be there to help you maximize your sales, which is something I'm going to touch upon just at the end of this meeting, end of this call as well. But don't take my words for it. We do have some great success cases of Deliver merchants who are selling on Wish. I've got 2 to take you through just because of the time. I could talk for hours probably about this, but the first one we have is Nutrivene. So they are a supplement supplier, which is very popular on Wish at the moment now. It's a very strong category of ours. And they've taken advantage of that authentic brand status that Frida touched upon. They've also taken advantage of Wish Express, but most notably, Nutrivene's 2-day orders increased by over 136% in their first 2 months once they enabled that sort of 2-day tagging available through Deliver. The second one I want to highlight is Keyworld, who sell baby and maternity products. Again, very popular category on Wish. And similar to Nutrivene, Keyworld utilized the authentic brand status tagging. They utilized Wish Express. And in fact, Ivan, their co-founder, highlighted, you can see in the comment there, that having this Wish Express shipping option helped to build that customer trust, because that customer knew that that product was going to arrive within an agreed time frame as well. That's very high level in terms of success stories on Wish. Now I want to tell you what we can offer you exclusively through this webinar and via Deliver as well. Is we can offer you, if you were to sign up to Wish this holiday season, we can offer you your own dedicated account manager. So whether you're in the US or another strategic country, we can offer you an account manager on the ground in that country. And that account manager will be there to help optimize your listings. They'll help onboard you. They'll make sure your products get onto Wish. Again, every marketplace is different, so we'll give you those tips and tricks to make sure your products stand out. And most importantly, we'll drive impressions to your products. So I mentioned earlier, we have that algorithm, that unique algorithm. And as soon as you get on that algorithm, it's a snowball effect. And that account manager will make sure you get picked up on that algorithm. We'll also reduce your commission. So if you were to sign up organically, you would be paying 15%, but you can pay 5% if you come through as a result of this partnership and this webinar for the first 3 months. It usually goes to 15% after that. But again, depending on your category and what markets you want to sell to, we can be flexible with you as well. And I'm going to highlight it again is we can do some free boosting for you as well. So again, Frida mentioned that product boost. To get you kickstarted as well, we can boost some of your products for you for free as well. To again, get you picked up by that algorithm, get those impressions and really start to hit the ground running for this holiday season. And then through your account manager, you'll also have access to other marketing opportunities. So You can see on the top left here, we have banners. We can look to include your products on those banners. We can get your products into our social media posts. We work with some of the biggest influencers globally. We can get the products into the hands of those influencers and much more. And then the final part is we don't just stop. I mentioned it earlier. We don't just stop once we onboard your products. We're here to help support throughout the entire process, and so is Deliver. If you have an issue with an order, if you have an issue with a customer, anything, we're here to help you as your dedicated account manager to help solve any problems you have and keep growing your account with you going forward. I'm actually surprised we did that a lot faster than I thought, even for practicing, but that is the end of the presentation. Very happy that you all to be here. Any questions you have, feel free to ask.
Yeah, we've gotten a few questions coming in. One question I love is where's the sign up link? So we'll be sure to send that out. I'm not sure if we have one on hand that we can send in the chat, but we'll be sure that it's linked in with the presentation once all of these go live after the end of today. All of these sessions are recorded. So I know I also saw questions about seeing the slides again. Don't worry, they'll be in the video. And so you'll definitely be able to go back. Let's see here. So one question, and I think, Alan, you can probably see these too. So if you see any questions in here that you want to call out, feel free to jump in.
Sure. There's actually one. I started to answer some of them already, but there was one someone asked about fulfillment and whether you use Deliver or your warehouse. So on Wish, majority you can use Deliver. Deliver will fulfill your orders for you. You can fulfill yourself as well. So if you've got your own warehouse capabilities, you can also use FBA to fulfill as well. We have all of those integrations available. So yeah, and as long as you're using just a trusted carrier, you're able to use those fulfillment options.
Yeah, Michael E just asked a really great question, and I think it kind of leads back to one of your first slides about what people think Wish is versus maybe what it is. But Michael is asking, Wish seems like it might be a discount site, but a lot of these products aren't going to be discounted. So can you elaborate a little bit on the ins and outs of Wish when it comes to price point? I know that's definitely a concern for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. So the thing I wanted to highlight is, so Wish, we are a value conscious marketplace. It doesn't mean that the products have to be like under $10, under $20. It just means that our customers know that when they come to Wish, that they're coming there for the best price. They know that they don't need to worry about comparing it to other marketplaces. They know that it's a great price, basically. We do have customers who are merchants who sell laptops, iPhones, swimming pools, all sorts of higher average order value. So it's honestly, yeah, well, we had a shortage here in the UK of swimming pools, and we had 1 day of hot weather. So yeah, it's yeah, absolutely. The average order value, it varies on the category, it also varies on the region. But yeah, our customers, it doesn't have to be cheap products. We just need to make sure that whatever price we have is the best price that's available out there.
Yeah, so would that be your recommendation for anyone who's trying to compete with those lower price points? Or is there anything else that they can utilize within Wish to help boost their products?
Good question. So we have a price drop ability, which kind of alluded to earlier. So again, if you have a campaign coming up like Black Friday or any other sort of sales campaigns, you can utilize price drop to drop your prices temporarily, which will then drive more impressions for your products. Another great tip which makes us different to the likes of eBay potentially and other marketplaces is you don't have to put free shipping. So again, you could utilize our customers are used to paying for shipping. So you might want to lower your product price to make it stand out more on the feed and then add a shipping price rather than baking the shipping price into the actual product price. Again, very common for our merchants to do that and customers to pay for it.
Quickly to add on to that, we call out the price drop feature. It'll be shown to customers as take an extra, say 20% off. So there is a little tag that shows this call out for if you're running price drop campaigns for a limited time.
Yep. And you mentioned earlier too the number of countries that you all work with. I see a lot of very specific questions to different countries and different regions. Do you mind just recapping quickly what countries Wish works with and how they can I could go through this list, but I'm seeing a lot of different places. So if you can just highlight again how international how our merchants who are living internationally or selling internationally can work with Wish?
Yeah, absolutely. We're set up to be cross-border. I think 60% of all orders can be cross-border as well on Wish. So the way it's set up is on Wish, once you sign up, you can just sell domestically in the US only, or you can select those individual countries. And again, you don't need to do all of them. You might just want to select just one. You might want to test the water with the UK or Germany. We also have the ability for you just to select our top ones. So you can just say, add all the top English speaking countries or add all the top European countries. So we do a lot of the guesswork that work. You don't have to do a lot of the guesswork, so we can do that. We also have a very robust tax engine, which someone asked this question earlier as well. So again, you don't need to be worried about the new tax laws that happened in the EU as of July the 1st. Very painful process I've been going through. But yeah, you just basically list your products and then use our Wish's tax engine, and then Wish will handle the tax and even help remit to those countries, let's say in Europe, on your behalf. So you don't need to worry about that as well. Anyone who has more questions about tax, I can take that through. But again, we also would translate the title for you as well for those countries. If you had a product and you wanted to sell to France, we will translate that title for you as soon as your product has gotten an impression, and we'll convert it from dollars to euros and then convert back from euros to dollars for you. So you can manage everything in that single source of truth in your language and currency.
Yeah. There's a lot of really great questions about features within Wish. One from Damon L is video content. I know, Heidi, you were talking about the different ways to post your listings. Oh, Frida, sorry. Oh, Frida, I can see you. Yeah, you were talking about earlier the different suggestions in their product listings. Is there a video feature when posting those products as well? Oh,
Frida, can you
I
hear
don't
us?
know if she can hear me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Sorry, quick technical difficulties. Yes, we have videos. They're called demo videos, and we do highly encourage you to upload those. There can't be any like spoken sound right now, and there just can't be any logos of other companies or anything like that. But definitely upload product videos, the demo videos. We've seen a lot of success with those.
Awesome. Well, we have about 60 seconds left before the next session. We had a lot of amazing questions come in, but if you two have any final thoughts you'd like to share before we wrap up, I want to give you a chance to add your closing comments.
I just wanted to address one more quick question, which I saw about brands. So it's very easy to get your brand registered, especially if you're the brand owner. Basically, you just apply to add your brand to our brand directory. Once that's done, it'll get a brand ID, and then you can tag your brand, your products with that brand ID, and we'll just go through another check, verify that, we can verify that it is the brand, and then you'll get that green badge. So definitely an account manager or myself can help you turn on that tag, as well as get your product or your brand, added to our brand directory.
Awesome.
And yeah, the only thing I'll add, just as a summarize, is it's just a great opportunity now for US sellers selling on Wish. There's a great program we have in place right now, and there's a great audience of customers that you might not even have on any other marketplace you're selling it on right now. So yeah, really take advantage of this, and you would have a great holiday season. And we're here to help throughout that whole period.
Yes, and especially if you're a Deliver seller, there's a lot of support both from the Deliver side as well as from our side to really help you get set up and make sure, you've got that Wish Express badge and that everything looks right. So take advantage of that, engage with your Wish store if you already have one, or set up a new one, and let us know if you have any questions at all.
Thank you, Frida, and thank you, Alan, and thank you everyone for attending our session with Wish today. Up next, we have a session with Walmart. That being said, reminder, the more sessions you attend with us today, the higher likelihood of winning one of our many different prizes. We are giving away up to $100,000 worth of prizes. So I hope you all enjoyed this session today. We really enjoyed having you. Thank you again, Frida and Alan, for your time, and have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thanks, Taylor. Thanks, everyone.